I am Lavinia, mother of the mysteries, keeper of the black secret. Do you know me?
I know you.
Do you know why you're here?
I do.
Are you ready to sign?
I am.
Sign, then. Rise, Peter Manning. Enter our world of darkness. You know what you have to do.
I do.
The pact is done.
It's not the first time you've let us down with deliveries, you know. Only this time it's cost me money. Yes. Yes, £1,000. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing. It'll be a long time before you work for me again. Well, that's settled in.
Money or your life?
It's all right. Spring blade.
How did you know?
I had a look at it this morning. Don't think I'd have done that with a real dagger, do you?
What's it used for?
Come here, my child, and I will tell you. This is a false bodkin. It was used in witch hunts. Now.
Oh.
Now, you see, if I'd done that 300 years ago, you would have been burned at the stake.
Oh?
Yes. They'd have probably burned you anyway. Yes, you see, if a witch hunter could stick this into a woman without drawing blood, she was branded as witch.
Do you think this actual thing was used?
Oh, yes. Yes, without a doubt. Well, what else did Peter send?
There's a letter.
Oh?
Shall I read it?
Yes. This is nice. Let's look at the date. 1650. It's a lovely piece. These usually come in pairs. Is there another one? What does he say?
I don't understand this. Listen. Dear Bob, the good stuff is becoming harder than ever to find. See what you can get for the 2 pieces. I haven't been feeling all that well and intend to cut this trip short. We'll be back on Tuesday. Peter.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Look at the date. It was written on the 9th.
Yes, that was what? 10 days ago.
It's not like Peter to be ill.
Tell you what. Ring this number, 0264 122.
0264 122. Right.
Grey Marsh. It's funny.
Why?
Well, it's what you might call my family seat. My father was born there. His family lived there for generations.
Oh, hello? Who shall I ask for?
Morley.
Is Mr. Morley there, please? Thank you. He's been called. Do you know him?
Hmm?
Morley, do you know him?
No. No, it must be one of Peter's contacts.
Oh, hello. Is that Mr. Morley? Just a moment, please. I have a call for you.
Hello, Mr. Morley. My name is Robert Manning. I believe my brother's staying with you. Could I speak to him, please? Manning. Yes. His name's Peter Manning. Well, that's odd, because we've just... You are J.D. Morley of Crackstead Lodge? I see. Thank you, anyway. Bye.
What's that all about?
Says he's never been there.
What?
Said never even heard of him.
Well, what are we going to do now?
I think I'll go down to Crackstead Lodge and see this Mr. Morley.
Evening, sir. What would you like, sir?
5, please.
Yeah, do you want regular, super, or supreme, sir?
Supreme.
The best?
How far is it to Grey Marsh, you know?
Greymarsh, sir? Oh, yes. Quite simple. You want to go straight down the road till you get to the crossroads. And then you turn left, then it's first on the right. Anyway, you'll find a signpost down there.
Thanks.
What are you, down for the celebrations, then, sir?
The what?
It's a celebration. It's Witches' Night. You get rockets, fireworks, bonfires. It's quite a spectacle. That'll be £1.7 and 3, please, sir. Yes, some witch or the other they burnt there. Because it was hundreds of years ago now, but the locals still keep up the celebrations.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, thank you, sir.
Oh, that's all right, thanks.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Very nice of you.
Do you know Crackstead Lodge?
What's that, sir?
Crackstead Lodge, it's somewhere in Grey Marsh.
Oh, yeah, I know Crackstead Lodge, all right, sir. You get to Grey Marsh. You'll find it, all right.
Thanks.
Crackstead Lodge.
Hold it! What's all the panic?
No excitement. I see naked girls being chased through the bushes every night of my life.
He's got a point there, but not a very big one.
Say, where are you going to take all the 4 of us?
Well, I hadn't really thought about it.
Well, I think you're very gallant.
Huh?
To the victor belongs the spoils, and that's the game.
Well, thank you, but I'm not really one of the players. Tell me, what's this all about?
It's a rather sophisticated kind of hide and seek.
Oh, I see. All good, clean fun, eh?
Yeah.
What else?
Come on, Uncle.
Listen, the gates are locked. How can I get my car around to the house?
Around the back, as far as you can go.
Okay, thanks. And, sorry about that.
2, 3, go!
Right, you both know the rules. No planting below the belt. Ready? On guard. Go!
Yes, please.
Are you with anybody?
I'm not really at the party.
Where?
I've come to see Mr. Morley.
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
Mr. Morley!
I can't hear. You better come outside. Right, before we go any further, I'm Eve Morley. Who are you?
My name's Robert Manning. How do you do? Morley. Must be your husband I've come to see.
Oh, no, my uncle. Is he expecting you?
Not exactly, no.
Well, you'll find him up the stairs, through the door, and on the right. You will come back to the party.
Yes, I'd love to, thanks. Oh, would you take me?
Don't be long.
I'll try not to be. Excuse me. Are you Mr. Morley?
Yes, I am. What can I do for you?
My name is Robert Manning.
Manning? Oh, yes, you're the one who spoke to me on the telephone this morning.
Yes, about my brother Peter.
Yes, I remember. Well, please come in, Mr. Manning.
Thank you.
Sit down, won't you? I'm afraid you had a bit of a wasted journey, Mr. Manning. As I told you on the telephone this morning, I don't know your brother, and he's certainly never stayed in this house.
I wondered if you could help me with this.
Excuse me.
As you can see, it's written on your notepaper and dated 10 days ago.
Yes, it is. However, I think I can explain that one. You may not be aware of it, but my niece has a rather large circle of somewhat peculiar friends. Any one of them could have taken this paper. Frankly, I think you've been made the victim of a practical joke. Not in very good taste, I admit, but then these things do happen.
Yes. See, the odd thing is that this is my brother's handwriting.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Manning. I can't explain it.
Well, thank you anyway. Hope I haven't been too much trouble.
Certainly not. No trouble at all. I'm sorry I couldn't have been of more help.
Tell me, is there a hotel in the village?
No, there isn't a hotel. There's a pub, though, the Red Lion.
I think I'll stay tonight and have a look round tomorrow. Do they have rooms there, do you know?
Well, they do, but they're a bit primitive. As a matter of fact, I don't think you'd get in anyway. This is our one big night of the year here. However, I've got a better idea. Why don't you come and stay with us here?
Oh, no, I couldn't, really.
Oh, certainly. Why not? There's no problem. This house has got plenty of rooms. Anyway, I feel a slight sense of responsibility for you. After all, as you rightly said, that letter was written on my paper.
Well, that's very kind of you. You sure it wouldn't be too much trouble?
Of course not. Elder, This gentleman will be staying the night. Do you have any luggage?
Oh, yes, it's out in the car. Shall I,
No, it's all right. Elder will get it for you.
Car key? Oh, it's open.
Well, that's fine. We'll see you later at dinner.
Yes, lovely.
Now, Mr. Manning, I think I ought to warn you that my niece is giving some sort of a party here this evening and probably drag you into it.
I think I already have been. You know, this is a very interesting old house.
I don't know, it gets a bit creepy sometimes. It's a bit like one of those old houses in horror films.
You know what you mean. So Boris Karloff's going to pop up at any moment.
Here you are, the grey room. Do you like it?
Lovely. Tell me, why do they call it the Grey Room?
I don't know, we just always have.
Should be called the Tudor Room.
Ever slept in one of these?
No. I wonder if it's big enough for two.
What's your business, Mr. Manning?
The name's Bob. Antiques.
Well, the lodge is full of them.
Yes, I've noticed. But that's not the reason I'm here. I'm looking for my brother, Peter Manning. Does that name mean anything to you?
Peter Manning? No.
Well, he must be around here somewhere.
Fancy just for disappearing.
And he said he'd never heard of him.
Well, I hope you find him. I'll see you later. Oh, let me know if you find out.
What?
If it is big enough for two.
Great. So I see. What's that for? You mean the electricity goes out sometimes? Oh, thank you for bringing up my case.
This is a very special night for us in this part of the world. The locals take it very seriously.
I thought Guy Fawkes was the traditional night for burning.
In other parts of England, it is. But then only we have Lavinia.
Lavinia?
Yes, the Black Witch of Greymarsh.
Her full name was Lavinia Morley. She was my great aunt, 7, 8, 9 times removed.
Does that make you a witch as well?
It's not wise to joke about such matters. The devil is not exactly noted for his sense of humor, and he never sleeps. Over by my favorite corner, Basil. Then that'll be all for the moment.
John, why on earth didn't you come to dinner?
Shall we say an unexpected obstacle arose? Eve, my dear?
Mr. Manning, I'd like you to meet Professor Marsh. John, this is Robert Manning.
How do you do?
Manning? Manning? That name rings a bell. Do you have a family here?
Well, my family used to live in Greymarsh many years ago.
I knew I was right.
Well, John, if you don't know what's going on around here, nobody does. Professor Marsh is the acknowledged expert on this part of the world. Past, present,
and future.
Oh, Elder, would you get Professor Marsh a drink?
Oh, don't bother, Elder. Just bring the glasses. As a matter of fact, I brought something rather special along with me tonight in honor of the celebration. There, I'll help myself and be careful of this brandy, Elder. It's as rare as gold, but infinitely more precious.
Thank you.
Good girl. Completely wasted on women. Well, now, what do you think of it?
Marvelous, John. Absolutely marvelous.
Ah. And you, Mr. Manning?
Yes, good stuff.
Good stuff. Is that all you can find to say about it? What are you doing in this part of the country, anyway?
Well, it seems that Mr. Manning has come here to trace his brother.
Yes, my brother Pete, although trace is putting it a bit strongly. I'm just looking for him. I thought he might be around here somewhere, probably in the village.
Probably came down to make a mockery of our ceremony, too.
No, I don't think so. Although, from what I've heard, it does sound a little absurd.
Really? Well, let me tell you, young man, in spite of its sounding a little absurd to you, Lavinia's influence has spanned the centuries. Oh, she must have been a woman of enormous power and character. Of course, she wasn't guilty of the things of which she stood accused. Maintained her innocence up to the very end, but they didn't believe her and burned her at the stake. And when they mocked her as a witch, she cursed them and their descendants, root and branch. There's been good reason to rue the day they burned Lavinia. Many people have died, Mr. Manning. Mysteriously, horribly. But there's always been a link between those who burned Lavinia and those who died. And there will be more.
Well, do you still want to go to the burning?
Yes, why not? Oh, good night, Professor. It's been very interesting talking to you.
We shall meet again.
Yes, I am.
You did well to bring me these.
There's more.
How much more?
The bodkin.
He brought it back.
He has.
Then you must fetch it, Elder.
It's not easy.
You can get it, Elder, if you try.
I will.
Good.
The guilt. Will I be free of the guilt?
Only part, Elder. Only part. Now go.
I was rather hoping my brother might be there. He's mad about fireworks. I think if he'd been staying in the village, he wouldn't have missed it.
Well, he might have been there, but there was such a crowd.
I don't think so. I think if he'd been there, I would have seen him.
Well, this is my door. Yours is down there.
Oh. Yeah. Well, see you in the morning. Good night. Yes? Get out. Go while you can. What are you talking about?
Just go before it's too late. The graveyard.
Elder!
A moonlight stroll, Mr. Manning.
Perhaps we can help the young man in his search.
First of all, we'd have to know what he's looking for, wouldn't we?
That would be most interesting.
Well, Elder mentioned something about a private graveyard, so I thought I'd come down and have a look.
Aren't you afraid of ghosts?
No. I believe the dead stay dead.
You may find, Mr. Manning, that when the time comes, your skepticism is rather a fragile shield.
I must admit the most extraordinary things do happen. On the anniversary of our burning Lavinia's effigy, particularly in the village, children get upset, people walk about graveyards in the middle of the night, friends fight.
Some die.
It's getting very cold. I think we'd all be the better for a good stiff drink, don't you think, John?
Splendid idea.
Well, after tonight, there's not going to be much more left of this, John.
All the best things in life are short-lived.
Do you believe that, Mr. Manning?
No, I don't. I deal in antiques, you see, and I believe that antiques keep their beauty.
Mr. Manning is quite young and has a great deal to learn. A decent appreciation of a fine brandy, for example.
Mr. Manning, you said something outside about Elder telling you to go to the cemetery.
Yes. Yes, and that's not all he said. He told me to leave.
Oh?
Yes. His exact words were that I should get out while there was still time.
Really?
Get rid of him, I've told you.
Well, I shall certainly speak to him in the morning. I must apologize for his rudeness.
Oh, it's quite all right. I didn't really take him very seriously. I'm afraid he's a little,
To put it mildly.
I have a certain sense of responsibility for him, you know. His father was one of our tenant farmers. The elders have lived on Morley property for centuries. About 10 years ago, his father died in somewhat tragic circumstances, and Elder had a sort of nervous breakdown. Well, after that, he couldn't go on working on the farm, so my father gave him a job in the house. But I won't have him annoying my guests. I shall have to give him something to do in the garden.
Why don't you pension him off and be done with it?
Oh, dear. I wish I hadn't brought it up now. Well, thank you for putting me up, Mr. Morley. But I've had rather a long drive down. It's been rather a hectic evening. You won't think me rude if I say goodnight, turn in now?
My dear fellow, of course not. You know the way to your room.
Good night. Good night, Professor.
Good night. Are you going to be in the neighborhood for a few days?
Yes, I am, yes.
I have a rather amusing little collection you might be interested in seeing.
Oh, really? What do you collect?
Instruments of torture.
Robert.
Peter. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm sorry I'm late, but I didn't sleep very well last night.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I had the most incredible nightmare last night.
Really?
Yes, I dreamt I was at some sort of witch's sabbath. And the odd thing is that the witch in my dream was exactly like the one that we burned on the bonfire last night. It was so vivid. Almost as though it wasn't a dream at all. As though it was really happening.
Sounds to me as if you've been slightly affected by our local festivities.
Yes, possibly.
What are your plans for today?
Well, I thought I'd walk down to the village, make a few inquiries about my brother, and if I can't find out anything, go back to town, I suppose, this evening.
Well, you're welcome to stay here as long as you like.
Well, that's very kind of you. I'll take you up on that.
I've got a lot of things to do. I'll have to get on. Will you excuse me?
Yes, of course. Very kind of you, Uncle, to ask me to stay over again.
We're a very kind family.
Yes, I've noticed.
Tell me more about your dream. I'm very interested.
Well, I was a bit confused, really. I think it was some sort of ceremony. All sorts of odd people there. There was a goat, I remember. And the witch I told you about was sitting on a kind of throne. Oh, yes, my brother was there, too. Most peculiar.
What are you going to do when you get down to the village?
Well, I thought I'd make a few inquiries about my brother. I'll go to the police station, find out if there's been any accidents or anything like that. And the pub, various places. Oh, are there any antique shops in the village?
Yes, there are two. There's one in the High Street and one by the memorial.
Thanks.
I must go.
Oh. Aren't you going to walk down to the village with me?
No, I have to go to work.
Work?
Yes. I'm typing for Professor Marsh. He's writing a book.
What's the book about?
Oh, didn't you know? He's one of the world's leading authorities on witchcraft. I must go. No, don't get up. Finish your breakfast. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Keep still or I'll break your neck. Now, why were you shooting at me? I said, why were you shooting at me?
How do you expect the man to answer when you're practically strangling him?
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, don't be a fool. Let go of him. Do you want to kill him? He wasn't shooting at you.
Can't he speak for himself?
Even under normal circumstances, I'm afraid not. He's a mute.
If he wasn't shooting at me, who was he shooting at?
Not who. What? Quite harmless, even for the birds, I'm afraid, this morning.
Well, I don't know about harmless. He nearly blew my head off.
He can't speak for himself, so I apologize for him.
Well, I suggest that you don't give him any more loaded guns to play with. Well, he really will kill somebody.
Hello?
It's me, Bob.
Hello?
Has Peter shown up yet?
No. Isn't he with you?
No, he's not.
Oh?
Any mail from him?
No, nothing.
How are you doing?
Fine. That woman came in for the clock.
Oh, how much did you get for it?
£50.
Oh, it's not bad.
Are you all right? You sound strange.
Yes, all right. I just had a bad night, that's all.
All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Did you find him?
Oh, hello. No, nobody's seen him, nobody's heard of him.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. Go back to town, I suppose.
What does he look like?
Who, Peter? Well, he's about as tall as me, but he's got fair hair and blue eyes.
Oh, that's funny. We had a man staying here a couple of weeks ago. He was tall and fair, but his name wasn't Peter Manning. It was Vosper.
Dennis Vosper?
Yes.
Of course. That's the name he uses when he doesn't want people to know he's a dealer. We get things cheaper that way. Of course, why didn't I think of that before? How long ago did you say he was here?
About 10 days.
How long did he stay?
2 or 3. I didn't really see much of him. Oh, don't worry. He's probably gone home by now.
No, he's not. I rang my secretary while I was in the village. She hasn't heard from him. Well, there's nothing I can do about it tonight. I'll sort it all out in the morning.
Perhaps he's gone off with some bird. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Yes, I know. My room's over there. Good night.
No, I must fetch the bodkin.
You're going to tell me what's going on in this house. Now, what's the matter with you? What are you afraid of? And what were you doing in here? Was it this you were after? It's all right, I'm not going to hurt you.
The bodkin.
Not until after you tell me what I want to know.
I must.
Now, look, my brother stayed here, didn't he? My brother Peter. Dennis Vosper, he stayed here, didn't he?
Yeah.
I thought so. In this room? Where is he now? What happened to him? Tell me what happened to him!
Dead.
Oh, Mr. Morley.
Yes?
Could I have a word with you?
Yes, by all means. Go into the library. I'll be with you in a minute. So you're having a look at my collection?
Yes.
That's quite an interesting piece you've got there. We call it a bodkin. It's one of a pair, actually. The other one's a fake, spring-loaded. As a matter of fact, it disappeared recently.
Disappeared?
Yes, I think somebody must have stolen it. I really don't know. Probably turn up soon. Brandy?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Well, what was it you wanted to see me about?
My brother was in this house.
We have been to all this before.
Yes, you probably knew him as Dennis Vosper.
Dennis Vosper? Why, yes, I do remember somebody of that name. They were here about a week ago. As a matter of fact, I sold him some silver. I don't quite understand, though, why, if it was your brother, he took all that trouble to change his name.
Well, that's not important. The point is, he was here, and I want to know what's happened to him.
And I've already told you I haven't the slightest idea.
Elder told me he was dead.
I think you must have seen enough of Elder to know that he isn't entirely normal. You really shouldn't pay too much attention to what he says.
Well, that may be. But I'm sorry, Mr. Morley, I'm not happy about this. I think I should be putting it in the hands of the police.
By all means, do. I just hope they can be more help to you than I've been. Look, Mr. Manning, if you take my advice, you'll finish your drink, you'll go to bed, and have a good night's sleep. I'm quite sure this will all work itself out in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.
Robert, I'm here.
Bring in Robert Man. Bring in Robert Man. Bring in Robert Man. You are Robert Manning. Are you prepared to start?
You will sign. Sign.
What are you up to? You all right, sir? You can't go walking around in pajamas on a night like this. You catch your death.
I must have been sleepwalking.
Here, you're bleeding. Oh, that looks bad, sir. Where are you staying? Up at the house? Come on, then. I'll help you over there and we get that arm fixed. Come on, sir.
Who is it?
It's me, Bob.
Wait a minute. What have you done? Oh, you better come in. Let me have a look.
Careful.
Oh. Oh, come over here and I'll clean it up. Better take off your jacket. How did you do this?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Well, where have you been?
Down by the lake.
By the lake? At this time of night?
I must have been sleepwalking. I found myself down there.
Oh, you're shivering. Look, you better get into bed and keep warm. I'll find something to put round that.
I'm sorry to be so much trouble.
That's all right. This is a very deep cut. I don't understand how you could have got this without knowing. Do you know, it looks as though you've been stabbed.
I think I was.
What do you mean you think? You must know.
Well, I had this dream again last night. I dreamt I was back in the same room, and the witch had a knife and she stabbed me.
Yes, but that was only a dream.
Well, I'm not so sure. You see, when I woke up, I was down by the lake and my arm was bleeding.
Have you slept walk before?
No, never. Okay.
Afraid that'll have to do. Feel all right now?
Yes, fine, thanks. Oh, this is a comfortable bed. I don't feel like moving.
Well, it's only big enough for one.
Well, then where are you going to sleep?
Come on, Bob. You'd better go back to your own room now.
I'm too ill to be moved.
Come on, Bob. You must go back to... Sorry.
Look, I've got a much better idea.
Hello, you're up bright and early. We haven't opened up shop yet. Oh, it's you, sir. Didn't expect to see you about today. How are you feeling?
All right, thanks. Oh, and thank you for helping me last night.
Yeah, it's all right, sir. What can I do for you?
Well, I don't really know where to start.
Try the beginning, sir.
All right. As you know, I came down to Marsh to find my brother.
Oh, yes, Mr. Manning.
Now, I found out that he definitely stayed 2 nights at the lodge, and then he disappeared. And that was over a week ago.
What, do you want me to list him as a missing person?
No. No, I think he's still around here somewhere.
Well, what makes you think that, then?
I don't know, it's just a feeling I've got.
Well, how can I help you?
Well, I think there's something strange going on up at the lodge. And I'd like you to come up there with me.
Why?
Well, in the first place, I've found a secret panel in my room leading up to a room in the loft. Now, this room...
Oh, I shouldn't worry too much about that, sir. Lots of old houses around here have secret passages, you know. Anyhow, I can't go up there without a search warrant. What would Mr. Morley say?
Well, what about Elder, the butler? Do you know he told me my brother was dead?
I shouldn't take too much notice of what Elder says, sir. We don't in the village, you know.
How do you account for all that business last night down by the lake? I've never walked in my sleep before in my life, and how did I get that cut on my arm? No. There's the business of a candlestick.
Are you all right, sir?
What?
You didn't get very much sleep last night, did you? Why don't you go on back to the lodge and get your feet up for a couple of hours? Make you feel a lot better, you know?
Sergeant, I'm all right. I know there's something wrong going up in that lodge, and if you're not going to help me, I'm going to do it myself. Do you know where Professor Marsh lives?
It's the last house in the village, sir. The white one on the right.
Why, Manning, what a delightful surprise. After yesterday's misunderstanding, I hardly expected to see you here.
Yes, I'm sorry about that, but it's just that I don't like being shot at. Tell me, is Eve around anywhere?
I'm afraid not. She went to do an errand for me and won't be back for some time.
Well, it's probably just as well. Actually, I came to see you.
Oh, of course. I was going to show you my collection. Now, here, an extraordinary 13th century...
I really didn't come to see these. I came to talk to you.
Oh. Sit down, won't you?
Thank you. I understand you're an authority on witchcraft.
Well, yes, I suppose I am.
Well, tell me, in witchcraft, is there any significance in writing one's name in a book?
In blood?
Yes.
Oh, great significance. Once you've done that, you're trapped. There's no turning back. Why do you ask?
Well, it's just that this past 2 nights I've had the most extraordinary dreams. Nightmares, really.
Tell me about them.
Well, they're not very clear, really. It seems there's some sort of ceremony. And there are all sorts of odd people around. There's a goat.
Ah, yes, the goat god. The great god Pan. Eroticism.
Yes, and there's a man with antlers.
Herne the Hunter. All traditional figures going back to the Middle Ages and beyond.
But what I don't understand is how a person like me that knows nothing at all about witchcraft can have dreams in such detail.
Well, we all know the subconscious mind can play strange, sometimes terrifying tricks. The living bridge between this world and the unknown, particularly in your case. Did you realize that you are the linear descendant of Jonathan Manning, who was the principal accuser of Lavinia at her trial for witchcraft?
No, I didn't.
Well, it remains a fact, and could have great significance, coupled with the fact that you are the sole surviving member of the Manning family.
Apart from my brother.
Oh, yes, your brother. May I offer you a drink?
No, thanks. No, I really must be going. Oh, thank you for the information.
You'll forgive me if I leave you to find your own way out.
Yes, of course. Oh, when Eve comes back, would you tell her I'd like to see her?
Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. I got your message.
Listen, come upstairs. There's something I want to show you. When I got back to my room this morning, I found some bloodstains on the floor.
Blood?
Yeah, blood. It's all right, it was mine.
How do you know?
Watch. You really didn't know about this, did you?
No, I promise.
Come on, I'll show you. I saw all this in my dream.
Oh, but that's impossible.
Do you know, I did. It didn't look like this. But this is the same room, I'm sure of it. I mean, this was here. There was a fire in that forge. There was a man with antlers. His head. And there was a goat.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous. I mean, nobody's been up here for years. And just look at the dust.
He had all these cobwebs. Eve, these cobwebs are fake.
What?
They made a rubber solution. I knew it. I didn't dream this place. I was brought here.
But why?
Right, let me think. They wanted me to sign a book. I was sitting in this chair. They brought the book over, and I wouldn't sign it because I knew that if I did, they'd kill me.
Is this the book?
Yes, that's it. Look.
Peter Manning.
that my brother was here. That's a signature.
There must be some meaning to all this. Perhaps you should ask my uncle.
I think he knows already.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure yet. Look, what about these names? Do they mean anything to you?
No.
Are there any village records anywhere?
Well, there must be.
Well, who would know about that?
The vicar, I suppose.
Look, I'm going to have another look round. You go down to the village and see if you can find out who these people were.
Be careful.
Oh, remember, don't say anything to your uncle.
Yes, I think I might be able to help you, Miss Morley.
It's very important.
I'm sure it must be for you to call at this hour of the night. Now, their names, I think you said.
Yes, the names of all those at her trial.
Yes, well, 1652 will be the year you want. Here we are. January the 25th. On this day was put to death Lavinia Morley, accused and proved to be a witch.
And that's all it says.
It's the only entry in the parish register. Of course, we do have an account of trials there. There might be something in that.
Is there anything else?
Afraid not. Oh, unless my predecessor collected all sorts of bits and pieces. He was going to write a history of the parish. Never did, though. Now then. Bit of a lucky dip, this. I'm afraid that's not it. That's not it. Windsor. No. Bless my soul, I think this may be what you're looking for.
A An exact and perfect relation of the life and devilish practices of Lavinia Morley.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the names of the accusers. Elder's name.
Where did you get that list?
Well, it's rather extraordinary. We found a secret passage at the house.
Sergeant, you've got to come up to the lodge right away.
Oh, not that again,
Look,
sir.
I've found Elder's body in the loft.
Body?
Yes, and I found this too. It's my brother's identity bracelet.
All right, sir. This is a CID matter. I'll get on them right away and I'll follow you up there.
Eve!
Eve, dear, you got a moment to spare?
Yes, of course.
I'd like to have a chat with you. And I shall see the curse fulfilled. But you, descendant of Lavinia, blood of her blood, you have betrayed us. Your life shall be forfeit.
Hello? This is the vicar here. Oh, good evening, vicar.
I just hope the information that I sent you will be of help to you in writing your book.
What information?
Well, Miss Morley's just been here. Eve, yes. You didn't send her?
Certainly not.
Oh. Well, she told me the most amazing stories about Craxton Lodge. You mean you didn't know about the witch room?
You say the entrance is in the grey room? Thank you very much. Goodbye. Basil, get the car.
Eve!
A Manning and a Morley. A fitting tribute. now it is complete. Lavinia, this child has betrayed the trust I placed in her. She is no longer worthy to bear your name. Therefore, I offer you her blood.
He was mad. For years, I suspected he had a split mind. Thought he was a warlock, sworn to destroy the descendants of poor Lavinia's accusers.
But how was he doing all this? I mean, how did he get me up to that room and induce those dreams?
Hypnotism. I knew about the existence of the witch's room. I realized that once Morley knew that you and Robert had been there, he was bound to destroy you. You were the last of the Manning line. The last chance I had to force Morley to give himself away.
Here, look, man on the roof here.